I owe a lot to what I call the golden contrast in Figure 20 as the main inspiration for my book. I'm not sure where it originated, but I credit Richard J. Goldstein because I haven't been able to find any mention of it prior to his mention. Two of the elements in my model are verbs. The other two work as either nouns or adjectives depending on context. Only one of the verbs combined with the other two elements as nouns make up the ends of the spectrum I call the golden contrast. It's especially relevant to predicting economy sectors in post-industrial automation. The prevailing three-tier model for the economy sectors is what I call the established model. Let's break it down. Tier 1 is the primary sector which extracts raw materials. Tier 2 is the secondary sector converting materials into convenient products. As you can see, there's plenty of overlap between these two tiers alone. The tertiary sector represents services. This is way too vague in a modern economy where services are the dominant growing sector. It needs expansion, which is why some have added a quaternary and a quinary sector. These are also called tiers, but should they be? The fourth tier is effectively a subset of the third, not merely intersecting as the previous tiers. The fifth might not even fit the categorization scheme. Because these last two are not as established, I'm emboldened to improve the criteria for distinguishing a fourth and fifth tier based on information services. I've rearranged things for the golden contrast effect. Everything after the second tier is combined in a service category. I'm using the planning color to summarize the category for all services. The names of the first two tiers are changed to match the effect. I'm using symbols to hint at the criteria that's spelled out in my book. The third tier begins with the category label only. From here, I deviate from the linearity of the established model to split the branch between the information services and technology services. That's both ends of the golden contrast. Information technology, IT, stems from information services. All other physical products come from technology services. Technology services also include a split link representing proprietary IT and related products. IT also initiates its own products. It's easier to distinguish a fourth tier if it's reserved for information-based products and services, excluding what provides more than information. That excludes what's not exclusively media or content, such as computer hardware. This includes software and any content independent of any specific information technology. This takes us beyond the golden contrast. We'll make room for the expansion and remove the information service link to IT. That splits information services between persuasion services and informing services. Entertainment, politics, and marketing are uniquely persuasion services. I'm separating most other jobs and their products from IT. Linking informing services to IT combines it with data entry. This makes room for the other side of informing services that's not primarily IT, research and training. This function could also include persuasion services. The expanded model represents what job sectors I predict will grow as other parts shrink due to automation. The task for automation will grow too, but not in the form of jobs. But there's one last growth sector that I think warrants its own tier. Considering the already explosion of media development with more news outlets, more alternative independent providers, and more entertainment content generated in a day than any person can binge watch in a lifetime, I'd say the future of media development is its own fifth tier. With all this connectivity, we are seeing the big data mining that comes with it. This is not automated because someone has to make sense of all this extracted data. It's not exclusively in demand by advertisers. The technological challenges of the future require scientific advancement and the massive amounts of research that enable it. This demand will only grow out of necessity as catastrophic threats to humanity grow and low-skilled labor gets automated. This growing sector of research and data accumulation will also continue to feed the media development sector. These last two sectors are like nodes in a network, as well as tiers, because of the positive feedback loop to and from the sources. This makes the researching process easier. That's figure 22-ish because it excludes part of what's in the book. It's one of 3 figures that are specifically related to jobs beyond disciplines in Chapter 2. The next video provides more clues to what the elements of my theories are about. I hope you're looking forward to it. Please leave constructive feedback in the comments. Thanks for watching.